Horeca magazine welcomes Lisa Grech, who's the co-founder of the Definitively Good Guide, which sees its beginnings about 23 years ago. 23. Exactly. How did that start, and did you ever envisage that you'd be here 23 years later?
It originally started as I was dining out quite considerably with my business partner at the time, Colin Best, who you might recall. Yeah, and so we ate out regularly, and we thought that Malta could really do with an objective restaurant guide. And so we said, let's see about putting one together. And I'd worked in London previously in marketing and publishing. And so I did some research and discovered that a survey-based restaurant guide was probably the preferable option for Malta, as opposed to a critique-based guide. Okay, yeah. So everyone's opinion, diners' out's opinions, as opposed to one or two critiques, as it were. And so we put that together, and we came up with a formula for Malta, and distributed a survey and asked people to rate their favourite restaurants for food, service, and ambience. And at which point we then started an awards ceremony to award the top-rated restaurants at that point. So as to your question as to whether I envisaged being here 23 years later, no.
I can understand, but that is testimony to the right formula.
Yeah, yes, I believe so. I think so.
Many guides have come and gone in these past 2.5 decades, but Definitively Good Guide is still here.
Yes, I mean the fact that it's survey based and it's a client's rating. It's not me or a critique. It's actually the clients, the restaurant's clients rating. Then I think that creates the objectivity, and I think it helps to raise the standards for the restaurants ultimately. So they know there's a sort of like a competition. It sets a competition for them to work harder, because their clients are observing how they're operating and they're rating them at the end of the day. So it's something for them to work towards. And
it has also retained a lot of credibility and gained credibility over time.
Yeah, exactly. And we're very fortunate that we've got great associations who have sponsored us now, with the Malta Tourist Authority and various other sponsors.
That in itself is an endorsement, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. So it allows us to continue, because it's quite a costly exercise conducting this survey and then writing the book, getting all the information, all the data. There's so much data and information that we have to put together every year, because it's a yearly publication. But obviously the endorsement and the association from the sponsors is definitely helps us. Yeah. For
sure. Okay, I don't want to keep, because I know you're rather busy. You have one last thing. What are we to look forward to in this new edition? Okay,
so there's a lot of changes. I was just saying earlier that we've got a lot of changes. We've got a lot of new additions. Plus, we have a lot of restaurants that are no longer in the guide. So that's a new addition. So there's been a lot of changes in the guide. So out of the 150 restaurants, we're going to see a lot of change, a lot of new restaurants and additions, and a lot of new award winners as well. So it's a new publication altogether.
That's fantastic, and that makes sure it becomes a very important publication for us, a guide for us to look through and look for the best way to enjoy our entertainment and nights out. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much, Lisa, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much. Thanks.